Should I get my black belt from Relson Gracie? That's the question that today's video is centered around. And this video has more to do with promotion and lineage than it does have to do with Relson himself. And the reason why I bring that up is because this is a question that I've been asking myself. And so just to give you guys a little bit of context, a lot of you guys know I'm a 4-stripe brown belt. I've been training here in Hawaii at KT Martial Arts for 13 years. I started back in 2007, and my instructor Kimo recently approached me and asked me, hey, when you test for your black, do you want to test under me and get your black belt under me, or would you rather test and get your black belt with Relson? And so naturally, kind of my question in response to that was, well, what's the difference? I really didn't know. And so my instructor began to tell me that, well, if you get it from Relson, you're a Relson Gracie black belt. If you get it from me, you're a Kimo Crace black belt under the lineage of Relson Gracie. I kind of made a list of pros and cons to going in both direction, and in today's video I hope that it might help some of you guys out there, depending on where you train, who you train under, what rank you are, but about, again, respect and lineage and promotions. I just really want to share my thoughts. And so first off, my heart was really telling me initially, get my black belt with Kimo. I've trained under Kimo for a long time. Kimo is actually the third owner of our current gym, but I've always been at the same gym since I started when I was 18. And I have a lot of respect for Kimo. Personally, I'm closer to Kimo than I am with Relson. I've only trained with Relson maybe a dozen to 24 times over the last 13 years through seminars here and there when he would stop by, and it was primarily based around self-defense. On a personal level, I know Kimo much better, and out of respect to him and respect to our gym, feeling like I should get my black belt from him. On the flip side of that, being able to get a black belt directly from Relson, I know it has a lot of pros in the sense that it's the name Relson Gracie. It comes along with a lot of weight, but in that regard, it really didn't feel fair to me because I never got to train with him all that much. And so I brought this up with one of my other instructors who I trained with for a long time. He's the second owner of our gym, of course I respect a lot. He's a mentor and a father figure to me still to this day. And I brought up this question, and he said that in response to me feeling like my jiu-jitsu is not Relson's jiu-jitsu, well, he said, your jiu-jitsu is my jiu-jitsu, it's Kimo's jiu-jitsu, it's Ron's jiu-jitsu, it's everybody who's been a part of this academy and has come from Relson's lineage, and therefore our jiu-jitsu is Relson's jiu-jitsu. Where do you think we learned it from? And so that made me feel a little bit better, just realizing that, okay, a lot of my game was emulated after my instructors who I got to train with a lot, but their game was emulated after Relson's, and so in that regard I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but still not 100% feeling comfortable with that idea, but my instructor was really trying to reassure me that no, your jiu-jitsu is our jiu-jitsu and our jiu-jitsu is Relson's. And so in addition to that, having the idea based around Relson's name, again, comes with a lot of weight, and it's not watered down. It's the closest thing to Elio's jiu-jitsu, and straight from the source. It's like getting a degree from Harvard versus getting a degree from UH Manoa, for example. There's a little bit higher prestige associated with Relson and being able to say that I'm a Relson Gracie black belt. I do want to run my own school one day, and it does have its perks being able to say Relson Gracie, attach that name to your school directly. But on the flip side of that, I was feeling like, at least I don't know how it is where you guys train, but for me out here in Hawaii, there's a lot of schools, and I've been on the business side of things for a while now, and watching new parents come in, new moms, the soccer moms, the moms that their kids are in sports, or they're just looking to put them in something positive. Your average mom out there, in my opinion, doesn't really know who Relson is or really care. And You know, that's just my feelings, being honest. And my instructor actually kind of agreed with that from a business standpoint, on that there's a lot of schools out there. You know, I think, you know, value and pricing and location and, you know, good instructors, those things mean more to a mom than having the name Relson Gracie attached to the gym. And so, you know, I've really been going back and forth with this decision, and you know, I'm leaning towards getting it from Relson directly now. And again, that's no disrespect to Chemo, and that's kind of how I felt initially. But Chemo told me, you know, hey, it doesn't matter, you know, to me if you get it directly under me or directly under Relson. But again, my heart was telling me get it from Chemo, because that's respect to him. But I know that you know, he's okay with it either way, and that you know, his lineage is under Relson too, so why not, you know? But anyways, you guys, I know I'm rambling. I appreciate you guys watching. Just wanted to share my thoughts in regards to this topic. And my black belt promotion will be around the corner, you know, and that's not to be arrogant or whatever, but that's my next promotion is 2 black belt, and so I don't know when exactly, but hope to get it soon. Hope to get back to training full speed. Still been nursing a pretty bad neck injury. But let me know in the comments, you guys, if you guys like this style of video, just a little bit more raw and transparent. And also let me know in the comments what you guys think as far as who I should get my black belt from. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Again, I'm 80% leaning towards getting it from Relson, but just wanted to share that with you guys today. So again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, give it a slap and a fist bump, and see you guys in the next video.